Cruz Rivera.
And I'm Philip Mena. Keep it right here. The news continues.
From California's largest Buick GMC dealership, Motor City, check out these incredible customer reviews. Quote, "It was a completely painless process. We highly recommend Motor City GMC to family and friends." Quote, "Next time I'm in need of a newer used vehicle, I'll definitely come back to Motor City." Ready for a professional grade experience?
This is where you want to be.
Welcome to the city, Motor City.
Soldiers in the Army National Guard live up to a set of time-honored principles. They stand ready to respond to any crisis. They serve in their communities as citizens and as soldiers. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Learn more at NationalGuard.com.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. A homicide investigation in central Bakersfield Oleander neighborhood after a man was found shot dead overnight.
In this season of giving, there are hundreds of local kids who could benefit from your generosity. We'll have some of the wishes yet to be granted in the annual Holiday Cottage.
Hundreds hit the slopes for opening day at Alta Sierra Ski Resort. We'll show you all of the snowy fun. This is Monday, December 10th, 2018. Good morning, it's 5 a.m. Great to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher and Kevin Charette. So cool to see them open so early in the season.
Absolutely. It's a winter wonderland up there, and I know that they are so excited to be open, especially this early.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. All the fresh grooming, and a lot of people made their way up in there. Hopefully that's just the start of a great season for Alta Sierra, because they really, really rely on these winter months to stay operational and to sustain themselves over the summer months. So that's great to see. No snow in the forecast as of right now, so we're kind of going to see a quiet forecast for most of the week here. Just some clouds around the area. Very limited fog this morning because of the clouds that we are seeing, but we did see some fog over the weekend. Let's take a look right now at our visibility around the area, and you can see 4 miles out at Meadows Field, 3 miles Delano, Visalia, and 4 miles up near Fresno, and we've got mostly just some clouds out there. 51 degrees on the temperature for Bakersfield at this time as we take a look at the hour-by-hour forecast for you. Starting out in the upper 40s, mid-50s by noon, and by 3 o'clock, we'll look at a light wind out of the northwest at 3 and 57. Currently, we're at 45 in the Tehachapi area. You've got an easterly wind at 9. As we take a look at the forecast, some clouds will be hanging around today, starting out in the 40s and 50s expected this afternoon. We'll talk much more about your forecast. That's coming up in just a few minutes, but first, let's get a check of your traffic.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin. Taking a look at your commute, and it looks like there is one traffic accident to report at this time. This is going to be on the northbound I-5 lanes, just north of the 223. It looks like a car was rolled over, and CHP and other emergency responders are on scene trying to clear the accident. So just be mindful of this. This happened just about 30 minutes ago or so, and CHP is still out there working the scene. But other than that, things are looking pretty good around town. Let's take you outside, show you how the commute is shaping up on the 99 near 7 Standard, and it's looking pretty good. We'll have another check coming up in about 15 minutes.
We begin this morning with a homicide investigation after a man was found dead in the Oleander neighborhood in central Bakersfield. This was the scene just after 10 last night. Bakersfield police responded to reports of a man down in an alleyway near the intersection of F and Buena Vista Streets. Officers declared the man dead at the scene, noting he had suffered at least one gunshot wound. There's currently no information on who shot him. If you have any information, you are encouraged to call Bakersfield Police at 327-7111.
And just half a mile away, city and county firefighters responded to a restaurant fire on Chester Avenue. Bakersfield City firefighters say no one was inside Hong Kong restaurant at the time of the incident. The fire burned primarily in the dining room area. No injuries were reported. Arson investigators were slated to investigate overnight.
It's 5:03 and making news around the nation after 2 key court filings were released Friday. All eyes are on the White House today. The documents from federal prosecutors in New York and special counsel Robert Mueller show possible political and legal trouble ahead for President Trump.
The word is being heard more and more around Capitol Hill.
Well, they would be impeachable offenses.
House Democrats are raising the prospect of impeachment following new court filings concerning President Trump's former personal attorney, Michael Cohen, which some believe implicate the president.
The president was at the center of a massive fraud, several massive frauds against the American people.
According to prosecutors, Cohen claims President Trump directed him to pay off 2 women to keep silent about affairs with the president before the election, a campaign finance violation the president denies. Cohen also detailed contacts with Russian officials regarding a Trump hotel in Moscow.
Sir, did you direct Michael Cohen to commit any violations of law?
No.
Some in Congress predict the president could eventually face prosecution.
He may be the first president in quite some time to face the real prospect of jail time.
As for impeachment, lawmakers on both sides say it's too soon.
What we want for this country is all the facts and all the truth.
I think it's a last resort and only when the evidence is clear of a really substantial legal violation.
Most want to wait for Mueller's full report. Susan McGinnis, NBC News, Washington.
Cohen is
making news around town this morning.
Cottage Arts off of Truxtun Avenue hosted a craft fair over the weekend. Christmas Village featured more than 30 local and fair trade global artists. Every piece displayed was either handmade or an original design.
I just think we have an amazing community of artisans, and so everything we can do through First Friday, through Second Saturday, whatever we can do to showcase our artisans. We have talented people in Bakersfield.
And amongst the art, color, and creativity, plenty of sweets, food, live music, and a raffle.
In Oildale, the North of the River Christmas Parade filled the streets with holiday cheer Saturday morning. The crowd jammed out to this year's theme, a rock and roll Christmas. The parade featured junior high marching bands, Boy Scouts, cheer groups, Oildale businesses, a llama, and a man in the middle of the road showing off his push-up skills.
I get excited. I get excited to see all the people on the street. They come out to Oildale to see their parade that we've been putting on for 46 years.
The parade couldn't be complete, of course, without Mr. and Mrs. Claus riding in that famous sleigh. And from online deals to packed shopping malls, the buying bustle of the holidays can mask the true reason for the season.
But one local tradition is making sure the spirit of giving is more than material. Mary Kay Paquette joins us this morning to share that story. Good morning, Mary Kay.
Good morning. That's right. The Kern County Department of Human Services 31st Annual Holiday Cottage is making the Christmas wishes of hundreds of foster kids come true.
You want to do one of these or one of these? This one? Okay. Let's do this one. This is Landon.
More than 900 Christmas wishes coming true.
So tell her we picked somebody.
The Holiday Cottage, put on by the Kern County Department of Human Services, helps provide presents for local foster kids.
If you're a child in foster care, you really can't be with your family during this important time of year. And it's not that a wish or filling a wish is going to change that situation, but what it will do is it will send a message to that child, to that foster child, that the community cares about you.
Each child makes 2 wishes. Those wishes are then added to a Christmas tree, waiting for someone like Natalie Cortez and her mom, Debbie Rodriguez, to come into the cottage and fulfill it. Cortez bringing her 3-year-old son, Colt, to help.
I wanted to show my son the true meaning of Christmas, and that it's not about, getting presents, but also about giving. To know that, what I tried to, provide for him, I can also provide for someone else means a lot to me. And I know it means a lot to my mom as well.
Many, like Lynn O'Connor, making it a holiday tradition. O'Connor started buying for the kids at the cottage last year, in particular, teenagers.
I just feel like the older kids get kind of skipped or missed out during this time. So again, this year I chose a 17-year-old boy, and I got him a hat and some Vans that he requested, so I hope that makes him happy. And I'm looking at the trees, and I noticed there are several left, so I might go ahead and get another one.
Once a wish is filled, they're brought back to the cottage unwrapped, where Heidi Carter Escudero and her elves work to get them to the right homes.
Every year, we're surprised at the generosity of the community.
Today is the last day to participate. The cottage is open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. tonight. If you have a name right now already and you are buying gifts, you have to get them to them tonight.
and they might have a couple of wishes left. They just had a handful left this weekend. So
that's great.
That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
I like what they said about you know, a lot of the older kids sometimes get overlooked. So it's also, you know, especially there's so many toy drives happening around town. It's just good to remember that as well.
Yeah, when I was there this weekend, that was pretty much the handful that were left were
older
the
kids.
Teenagers. Yeah. So, but they're located
reminder.
right there off of Callaway Drive. It's pretty convenient. So it's really nice.
All right, thanks, Mary Kate. Still ahead this morning, she's about to become the first hometown figure skater to qualify for nationals.
All the details on this talented teen carving our local rings coming up.
Yeah, and if you're going to be heading out and about today, I don't think the fog will be much of a problem. We will be looking at some cloud cover. We'll talk more about it coming up after the break.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News with Maddie Jansen, Alex Fisher, and Kevin Charette with your Pinpoint Doppler forecast. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Buddy, you that fish boy?
It's Fish Man. You could unite our worlds one day. We need something more than a king. We need a hero.
Aquaman, rated PG-13, December 21st.
You're invited to a private screening of Aquaman, December 18th at Maya Cinemas in Bakersfield. Brought to you by Flame & Skewers Mediterranean Restaurant. Pick up a voucher for 2 tickets at any Flame & Skewers location while supplies last. Exclusively sponsored by Flame & Skewers.
Welcome to Star Furniture, your premier destination for the best furniture in Kern County. Our staff invites you and your family to see our newest selection of couches, entertainment centers, tables, bedroom sets, and more. Choose from top quality brands such as Flexsteel, Pulaski, Hooker, and England by Lazy Boy. Take advantage of our holiday sale, 20% off store-wide, and we pay your sales tax. Free local delivery. Come in today and take advantage of this offer. Interest-free financing available.
Do you know who your child communicates with online?
Your child's online activity could provide easy access,
including their location to potentially dangerous online predators.
It is important for parents to be aware and to take action now.
That's why Falgetta Roads Insurance,
Grapevine MSP Technology Services,
and KGET have teamed up to make protecting children online a priority. KGET has launched a CyberSafe program to help protect your children from online dangers. Go to kget.com and click on CyberSafe.
This portion of 17 News is brought to you by San Joaquin Roofing. Over 62 years of great service. San Joaquin Roofing. Let KGET make your Christmas a little better with the 17 Days of Christmas giveaway. Log on to kget.com. Click on 17 Days of Christmas and enter to win great prizes from sponsors like Essential Spa, Cryo Center, Country Tire and Wheels, and Teltec.
This little home of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's energy saving time. I'm gonna reduce mine. Californians all alive to let our great state shine. Let it shine. The power's ours to let it shine.
Welcome back. Hundreds headed to the mountains for opening day at Alta Sierra Ski Resort. These are photos shared with us yesterday by General Manager Brian Kelly. He says about 700 people turned out to hit the freshly dusted slopes. Local snowboarders and skiers have been waiting months for there to be enough snow for the resort to open. After last week's dumping of 16 inches of fresh snow, the resort finally opened to the public. We say finally, but really this is pretty early in their season. It's one of the earliest December openings in more than 13 years, in fact. Alta Sierra Ski Resort says the next day they'll be open for you to visit the slopes is this coming Saturday. It's just beautiful up there on the mountain. You get that fresh air, that crisp air. It's just beautiful with the snow right now. So head on up and enjoy it.
Yeah, and I like to say also, even if you're not a skier, you know, number one, if you'd like to try to ski, you can always go up there as well. But even if you just want to head out to the mountains and enjoy the scenery. It's a great, easy slope
to learn on, too,
I mean, look at that right there. I mean, it's got an incredible view, and it's so much fun to head out there. It's only like an hour, a few minutes outside of town. All right, Kevin.
You said not much snow in their forecast, though, right now, right?
Not right now, but hey, it's okay. They also have the warming hut. So if you're not a skier or snowboarder, their warming hut is just a lot of fun. So head on up next weekend. No snow in the short term here. 51 degrees on the temperature for Bakersfield here. No winds to talk about. And as we take a look at the almanac overnight so far, 49 degrees, 10 degrees off our average. Normal high today is 57, and 85 is the record set back in 1912. Currently to the north, we've got Delano at 50, 49 in Wasco, Buttonwillow at 48, and 30s and 40s into the mountains. Tehachapi at 45 with Lake Isabella currently at 47. Take a look at the skies, and we've got the clouds around. Did see a little fog over the weekend, not so much this morning because of the clouds, but no rain expected. But we have plenty in the gauge right now, over ½ an inch with the storms that have rolled on through. Normally for the entire month, our average is just over an inch, so we're halfway there, and the number is looking good compared to where we were last year when we only picked up 0.04 of an inch of rain. Here's a look at the regional view, and other than a few high clouds, that's about all we're going to see today. We kind of have a split in the system, and so not a lot of energy associated with this. The only thing we're really going to see is some clouds. There's a secondary part of it that'll be on the backside as we head in the mid part of the week, but still looking dry, and high pressure actually sitting out here and looking to build on in. So right now I see no rain in our short-term forecast. All of this is going to head more to the north. In fact, up in the Pacific Northwest, they're looking at over 2 inches, over an inch in Portland, and then Northern California about 1/100 of an inch. And by Friday, maybe 5/100 of an inch out to the Bay Area. Areas to the south of that will remain high and dry. Air quality for you today will be moderate. Your AQI at 72, and no burning unless you are registered. Today, though, we'll call for the clouds to be around. 59 in Bakersfield, slightly above average. 58 in Delano, and upper 50s for Taft and Buttonwillow. As we take a look at the mountains, some clouds today. A northeast wind 5 to 10, 50 in Fraser Park, 55 in Tehachapi, and 60s into the Kern River Valley. Lake Isabella at 61 along with Kernville and the desert. We'll look for some clouds. A southeast wind 5 to 10, 59 in Mojave, and the same into Ridgecrest. Here's your extended forecast, and we'll look for more sunshine as we head into Tuesday through Thursday. Some clouds on the approach by the end of the work week. And Sunday, we do have a 30% chance of rain, so we'll see if that system plays out. But right now, that's our next best shot to see any measurable rain. As we take a look at the mountain forecast, some high clouds Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then another chance of rain for you on Sunday. As we take a look at the Kern River Valley, a nice forecast for you with temperatures in the 50s and 60s. And you also may see some rain by the end of next weekend. But in the short term here, we are looking high and dry. So it'd be nice if we could get the snow levels to lower and the rain to come on in next week on Sunday. And that would be snow for Alta Sierra.
Okay.
Be great.
Wait
so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Some of these storms have been surprising us lately, so you never know.
Yeah, we're getting a break, and then the Carolinas, they're just getting hit hard with a winter storm. Yeah, so if you have family or friends there, they've got the snow on the ground and ice on the way.
All right. Thanks, Kev.
All right, let's take a look at your morning commute. And once again, there is that accident on the 5 just north of the 223, so be mindful of that. Everything around town, however, is looking pretty good this morning. Let's take you outside, show you how the commute is shaping up. This is the 99 near White Lane, and it's looking pretty good. We'll have another check coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening this week. Of course, today is Monday, and the Christmas Get buses are free again this year. They will be different routes every week, or each day this week, so be on the lookout, because when you see that bus, you get to ride it for free. Adventist Health Mobile Clinic will be parked out at the Park at Riverwalk, offering free immunizations tomorrow. That starts at 8:30 in the morning and goes until 3 in the afternoon. Then Wednesday, the 2018 Children's Miracle Network Mediathon. It starts right here on 17 News at sunrise and runs all day until 7 p.m. Make sure to join us that day for some very special stories and some great fundraising. Bakersfield College's chamber singers will join the North Star Choir and bands of North High School for their 4th annual Winter Collage. The concert takes place at BC starting at 7 in the evening until 8:45 on Thursday. On Friday, Christmas in the Neighborhood, it's a party for kids at the Bakersfield Police Activities League. Saturday, anyone over 21 can join in on the 3rd annual Santa Crawl Saturday. That starts at 3 p.m. and goes until 7:30 p.m. All you have to do is bring an unwrapped toy or a $10 donation to participate. And then on Sunday, 2-time Grammy winner Gregory Porter will be performing at the Fox Theater. You can get your tickets at ticketfly.com.
I love Gregory Porter. Well, you didn't have to follow the Jewish faith to celebrate Hanukkah with the Chabad of Bakersfield. People from all over the city including Mayor Karen Go, attended the 8th lighting of the menorah candle, marking the completion of the tradition. Hanukkah celebrates the miracle of light, where after the Maccabees rededicated the Temple of Jerusalem, the menorah stayed lit for 8 nights, despite the small amount of oil. Rabbi Shmuley Schlanger says the number 8 has special significance as well.
The world was created with the number 7. Anything above 7 is higher than nature.
Rabbi Schlanger says the synagogue's pop-up deli helped draw in both Jews who weren't regulars at the temple and people outside the Jewish faith.
Well, from clothing to household appliances, imagine losing everything you own to a fire.
Now imagine a total stranger packed up their entire home to help replace what you lost. The story of the couple who did just that, coming up later this morning on Sunrise.
Now at Les Schwab Tires, save up to $200 on a set of 4 Toyo tires, including the Open Country AT2, which has been one of our best sellers. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing matters.
At Bakersfield Behavioral Healthcare Hospital, we believe in treating everyone in our community with compassion and acceptance. We believe you have a say in your own treatment, and we respect your voice. We believe you shouldn't have to travel far from home to receive excellent care. We believe sincerity and courtesy should guide our every move. We believe in you because Bakersfield Behavioral Healthcare Hospital cares.
Now at Les Schwab Tires, save up to $200 on a set of some of our highest-rated Toyo tires. With a warranty we've stood behind for 65 years at no extra charge. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing matters.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, you're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
Come to Crab in a Bag, your one stop for a unique, authentic Cajun seafood experience. Crack into something new, like our cod and chips, fried oysters, breaded catfish. There's nothing small about our mouth-watering shrimp and chips. Come grab some crab. Bring a friend or bring the whole family to Crab in a Bag. Get more of what you love.
Exciting holiday savings at Weatherby's Furniture on a large selection of in-stock recliners starting from only $288. With a huge selection of style and fabric combinations, you are sure to find the perfect recliner just in time for Christmas. Having trouble getting up? Make life easy again with a quality power lift chair as low as $599. Choose no interest financing or Weatherby's will pay your sales tax, plus free local delivery. Shop exciting holiday savings now at Weatherby's Furniture since 1921.
Welcome back in your Health Watch here at 5:21 this Monday. Some of us just love that smell of a live Christmas tree in our homes this time of year. But for a lot of others, it may come with some very unpleasant side effects. Erica Edwards reports.
The Leland cypress trees at Penland Christmas Tree Farm in York, South Carolina have 2 benefits.
It hangs well with heavy ornaments.
And it's usually the one that won't make you sick.
The Leland cypress is classified as a non-allergenic tree.
For many people, the Christmas season means a lot of sneezing. Allergists call it Christmas tree syndrome.
Itchy, watery eyes, sneezing, some head congestion.
It's not the work of a Grinch, it's mold spores that are to blame.
Those spores will continue to grow and accumulate in the home the longer you have the Christmas tree.
You can limit allergies by cutting short the amount of time you have the tree in your home and using an air purifier.
If it's a HEPA air filter, you might be able to reduce some of the mold spores that are coming into your home off that Christmas tree.
Or do what the folks at Penland Christmas Tree Farm do, shake it off.
One of the things that we try to do on all our trees that we sell on the farm is that we put them on our tree shakers and shake any of the grass or dead needles or that are in the trees.
So go ahead, seek out that perfect tree, making your holiday season decorative and as sneeze-free as possible. Erica Edwards, NBC News.
When it comes to artificial trees and other decorations, experts say we have to be cautious there as well. If these items are stored someplace where they can collect a lot of dust, then they may need to use a leaf blower or wipe your decorations down before bringing them into your home. And we found out the Nordman fir is one that is hypoallergenic, doesn't have that scent or anything like that. Because we accidentally bought it this year, and like, why doesn't my tree smell? And then I looked it up, and that's why.
That's the reason why. You know, I got to say, every time I get the Christmas decorations down, though, every year, I do have a day of bad allergies because of all the dust and everything. It comes around every year. Well, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday, they boast the best and busiest sales, but is today's lesser-known counterpart really the star of the shopping season?
I'll look at the origins of Green Monday coming up after the break.
Let the games begin. One woman and one man will be Titan champions.
Empire Eye and Laser Center is proud to announce the return of Bakersfield native Dr. Andrew Gao. Dr. Gao is now Bakersfield's only ocular oncologist and practices comprehensive ophthalmology, providing cataract surgery with advanced implants, and sees patients of all ages who suffer from eye infections, eye trauma, and glaucoma.
Bringing you personalized quality eye care in a caring environment.
Schedule an appointment at 325 EYES or visit EmpireEyeandLaser.com.
Life can change in an instant. Be covered when it does with a health plan through Covered California. We offer free expert help choosing the best plan for you, and all of our plans include free preventive care. Financial help is available, so check for yourself to see what savings you qualify for. For health insurance starting January 1st, enroll by December 15th. Because you never know when life will change. Get covered today.
Do you know who your child communicates with online?
Your child's online activity could provide easy access,
including their location to potentially dangerous online predators.
It is important for parents to be aware and to take action now.
That's why Fall Getter Roads Insurance,
Grapevine MSP Technology Services,
and KGET have teamed up to make protecting children online a priority. KGET has launched a CyberSafe program to help protect your children from online dangers. Go to kget.com and click on CyberSafe. Welcome back to your 17 Business Watch. Today is Green Monday, and no, it's not named after the Grinch. Green Monday is traditionally the second Monday of December. eBay coined the term Green Monday more than a decade ago to mark its biggest sales day of the year as folks panicked to get their online purchases ordered so they'd be shipped in time for Christmas. Shipping guarantees have evolved over recent years, however, so the importance of Green Monday just may be fading away. Until then, it remains the biggest online shopping day in the month of December. It's the third largest shopping holiday of the Christmas season behind Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I did not know that. Today marks 2 weeks before Christmas, and for some that means there's 2 more weeks to get in trouble financially because of a habit many of us have around the holidays. Details from NBC's Chris Clackham.
It's become as traditional as the Christmas tree. Overspending on gifts, running up debt few of us can afford.
This year, 66 million Americans, again, 25% or so, are in fact going to go into debt during the holiday shopping season.
This just as a new NerdWallet survey finds 1 in 4 of us is still paying off the debt from last Christmas.
There's a tendency to get caught up in the holiday shopping spirit. The music, the festivity, the smells are encouraging you to spend, and retailers are pretty savvy about getting you to buy more.
So self-proclaimed money coach Lynette Calfani-Cox says to avoid debt, avoid store shopping, and avoid paying with a credit card.
My number one tip for avoiding debt is to pay with cash and to use online shopping as a way to help you avoid the temptation to overspend.
She also recommends a new resolution for the new year. Start saving for next year.
You know, saving just $50 a month. Well, in 12 months, that'll give you $600, and that'll be your holiday spending money for the December 2019 season.
Which could make it a debt-free holiday. Chris Clackham, NBC News.
We'll still have these toys didn't need to come with wheels to get around.
A look at yesterday's annual toy run ahead in our next half hour on Sunrise.
God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Merry Christmas from the Law Office of Curtis Floyd.
Who can you turn to when your pet needs medical attention? We are Bakersfield Veterinary Hospital. Bakersfield Veterinary Hospital is a full-service facility designed to meet the unique needs of our community. We feature 24-hour emergency services, 7 days a week. Call us for an appointment today at 661-327-4444 and learn about how to keep all of your pets healthy, great or small. Bakersfield Veterinary Hospital.
'Twas weeks before Christmas, and all through the town, people were shopping and scurrying around. What to buy her, what to buy him. With each passing day, the choices grew slim. The answer is simple, simple can be. Get them all Wolverines. Wolverines from Guarantee. Lace-ups, pull-on, safety and soft toe. Wolverine boots, the only way to go. Oil-resistant, slip-resistant, electrical hazard too. Wolverine boots, I know he'll thank you. Guarantee Shoe Center, 21st and Chester downtown, the best place for shoes.
Experience the difference at Sing Ha Thai, Bakersfield's first Thai restaurant. Come in for dinner and enjoy flavorful, authentic Thai cuisine prepared with all the right ingredients. We offer a variety of noodle, seafood, and savory curry dishes, all from deliciously mild to spicy hot. Dine in, take out, or get it delivered. Sing Ha Thai Restaurant, sharing our family recipes for over 15 years. Open 6 days a week at 5432 California Avenue.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. How well do you know the Constitution? A group of local students tested their knowledge in a competition. We'll show you who came out on top.
A local figure skater taking off, hitting the ice. This morning we'll show you where this 13-year-old is headed.
And Old Man Winter is rolling across the nation as a brutal and deadly snowstorm dumps feet of snow. We'll take you to the water and ice on this December 10th, 2018. I've got friends on the East Coast, and they say it has just been brutal.
Yeah, especially in the Carolinas. They're getting hit hard right now, and the concern is they're seeing the snow now, but it is going to melt off, and then it looks like it's going to refreeze. So it's really the ice that is going to be a major problem for the East Coast. For us here at home, a very mild forecast as we go throughout the next few days. No rain, no snow expected until maybe by the end of next weekend. But in the short term here, we are looking good. Over the weekend, we did see a little bit of fall. Not so much this morning because we have some clouds around the area, and you can see visibility is looking good all around from Bakersfield up near Delano, Visalia, and into Fresno. We're at 50 degrees on the temperature with a light wind out of the west-northwest at 6 miles per hour. We have some clouds, and those clouds are expected to be around today, starting out in the 40s, and today we'll look for temperatures to be in the upper 50s. 45 into Hatchby at this time. You do have a breeze out of the east at 15, and hour by hour starting out in the 40s, and you're looking at some clouds throughout the day and temperatures into the 50s. We'll have much more on your forecast in just a little bit, but first let's get a check of the morning commute. We're going to send that over to CHP.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Happy Monday, everybody, here through Bakersfield. Very good traffic commute so far. We do have one minor injury crash, a solo vehicle involved here on the northbound side of Interstate 5 near Bear Mountain Boulevard. And looks like we should be clearing that up here soon. The tow truck is on scene. And then those of you who are making your travels out of town, so far so good. Right now your major routes are all open. Taking a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out. We'll show you the commute and how that's shaping up here on Highway 99 near Airport Drive. As you can see, so far so good through the Bakersfield area. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, back to you in the studio.
All right, Robert, thank you. It's 5:33 now, and highway patrol officers found a car at the bottom of the Kern River Canyon yesterday morning. The empty 2007 Toyota Camry was found over the side of Route 178, just east of the canyon entrance. Even after other agencies helped search along the river, nobody alive, hurt, or dead was found inside the car. Sergeant Felipe Martinez urged drivers to be careful in the canyon.
All we ask is that when you're driving through mountainous areas and curvy roads that are unknown to you, or you're new to the area, please slow it down.
Sergeant Martinez also told us the Camry's plates are registered to a Bakersfield address, but the owner apparently moved. If you know what happened to whoever was in the car, call CHP and let them know. That number is 396-6600.
5:33 now. The mother and girlfriend of Augustus A.J. Crawford have filed a wrongful death claim against Bakersfield and the Bakersfield Police Department. You may remember the story. Crawford was shot and killed by BPD officer Warren Martin about a year ago. Now, Crawford's family is naming the city, BPD, Kern County Chief Lyle Martin, who is Officer Warren Martin's father, and Officer Martin for Crawford's wrongful death. They're claiming civil rights violations, California Civil Code violations, and assault and battery. The claim is calling for a jury trial. Crawford was shot and killed on Planz Road in November 2017 during a foot chase a few hours after he allegedly shot a drug dealer. BPD has not said what led to the shooting, but Officer Martin was cleared and returned to duty in May. Court documents revealed the FBI had been monitoring Crawford's activities within the West Side Crips for more than a year when he was shot. But there's little detail about the incident that led to his death. We have not gotten any comment from Bakersfield Police about the lawsuit.
Government students from 10 high schools in Kern County put their knowledge of the U.S. Constitution to the test Saturday in the 32nd annual We the People competition. These students study for a full semester to understand the ins and outs of the U.S. government and the Constitution. On Saturday, they faced off at Golden Valley High School. Students gave presentations and had to hold their own against rigorous questioning by government teachers and constitutional experts. Arvin High School was named the overall winner and will advance the California State Finals in February.
Our Thanksgiving break, we actually spent it in the library studying, so I find it feels like we're being awarded for all the time we spent studying. So I'm very thankful for that.
And if they advance in state, they'll go to the national finals, which takes place in late April in Virginia.
A local athlete's about to become the first Bakersfield figure skater to qualify for nationals, and she's ready to cut the ice. 13-year-old Melania Dellis was practicing yesterday morning at the Valley Children's Ice Center where her career started. Dellis and her partner, 12-year-old Alan Fisher, who's from Ontario, have only skated together for 6 months, but they're already on their way to the U.S. Figure Skating National Championship.
We had to go through regionals, and then if you get top 4 there, then we went to sectionals, and we got 3rd place at sectionals. So now we're on to nationals.
Dellis says they like to compete with jazzy, upbeat music. One of their favorite soundtracks to skate to, La La Land. The pair will compete in Detroit next month.
Well, 3 people are dead this morning after high levels of carbon monoxide were measured inside their home, likely from a space heater, according to first responders. Millions of families are dealing with the effects of a massive winter storm right now, crippling communities across the southeast. Jay Gray has more.
Water, ice, and snow wreaking havoc as a massive winter storm stretches from Texas through Virginia, delivering perhaps its most vicious blow in the Carolinas.
Already some areas have seen more than a foot of snow and sleet, and we still have hours and inches of snow and ice yet to come in many places.
Without a pair of skis, getting around is a struggle. In some areas, next to impossible.
Well, we got gas, and I slid into something, and a little fender, but God willing, we get it out.
Air travelers aren't getting out. More than 10,000 flights have been canceled or delayed. Ice has snapped tree limbs and power lines. Hundreds of thousands have been left in the cold without electricity.
Well, you know, everything has really come to a standstill.
In the hardest hit areas, schools and businesses start the week closed down as millions dig out and plow through the strongest winter storm of the season so far. Jay Gray, NBC News, Charlotte.
Meantime, take a look at this. Many people were out shoveling snow, but Boone residents got a hand from a Whoville resident, the Grinch. This is in Boone, North Carolina. We're hoping he remembered to wear warm socks with his too tight shoes.
That's pretty neat. I know there are a lot of people dealing with, you know, the snow. Feet of snow in some places. Pretty rough out there. All right, well, from stuffed teddies to brand new footballs, Santa got a little help from local bikers collecting toys this weekend.
Coming up, Mary Kate Paquette has a look at the annual Bakersfield Toy Run, still ahead on Sunrise.
And we'll take a look at the East Coast and our local weather. That's coming up right after the break. Stay with us.
The people you trust.
We are the Golden Empire.
The news team you depend on.
Honored to be your trusted source for news.
Sharing what's new and what's next.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire.
17 News. You rely on 17 News to keep you informed. What's trending in the Golden Empire? Keeping you on the pulse of what's happening. 17 News.
Welcome to Houston Jewelers, where the focus is on you. Houston Jewelers carries everything from the truly affordable to the finest of sophistication. Visit Houston Jewelers on Stockdale Highway next to Cafe Med.
For authentic Cajun seafood, you don't have to go to the bayou. Just go see the captain, Captain Crawfish. Come taste their delicious seafood smothered in savory Cajun spices and sauces. Crab legs, crawfish, fried oysters, their famous fish and chips, jumbo shrimp, the best gumbo this side of the Mississippi, and more. Event platters and party boils also available. It's like Mardi Gras every day. Captain Crawfish, 4,000 Coffee Road.
Your home is a reflection of you. At Michael Flooring, we understand that. Our free in-home design consultants make it convenient and easy to choose the perfect selections right in your home. Or visit our showroom on District and Ash to see our incredible selection of granite, marble, tile, hardwood, or laminate and carpet. Everything under one roof. All our installation comes with 100% customer satisfaction guaranteed. So call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation at 833-2444. Michael Flooring.
You rely on 17 News to keep you informed. What's trending in the Golden Empire? Online, on the air, keeping you on the pulse of what's happening. 17 News.
17 News is brought to you by Bakersfield Christmastown. Come visit Santa any night through December 31st.
It takes a Titan to help build the places others dream of. With the tech you need and America's best truck warranty. The 2019 Nissan Titan builds pride every day. America needs more Titans. You've got work to do, and we've got your truck.
For a limited time, save up to $10,687 on the 2018 Nissan Titan.
Now the most capable tech you own is in your driveway.
Welcome back. You can help make miracles happen at this year's Children's Miracle Network Mediathon. For 26 years now, the doctors, nurses, and staff at Bakersfield's Memorial Hospital have joined forces with Children's Miracle Network to raise money to enhance medical care for kids right here in Kern County. Today, the hospital has a full-service facility in the Lauren Small Children's Center, but there is still a lot of work that needs to be done. So you can join us Wednesday, December 12th, for the 2018 CMN Mediathon here on TV 17, and 100% of your pledges stays local. It's a great event that they have on every year, and so much money is raised. But you know, I've had the opportunity to go into the Lauren Small Children's Center and see all of the equipment that they have in there and all of the resources that they have at Memorial Hospital, I should say. And it is just phenomenal to see all of the stuff that they have right here in Kern County, and I've also seen the kids that have benefited from that, and it's pretty neat to see. All right, let's take a look at your forecast now. Kevin is tracking a very dry forecast, I should say.
Yeah, it is going to be a dry forecast as we go throughout the next several days. Looks like our next chance of any rain would be towards the end of next week. And we're at 50 in Bakersfield right now, 49 in Wasco. Taft, you're at 47. We have 30s and 40s into the mountains right now. Fraser Park at 34, 45 in Tehachapi, and Lake Isabel at 47. Skies, we've got the clouds. These are going to be hanging around for most of today. No rain associated with them. We're looking at a dry forecast, but mostly cloudy. Taking a look at December rains, and last year we only picked up 400 of an inch of rain, and right now we sit over a half an inch, so that is looking good. It'd be nice to get some 2016 numbers where we were over 2 inches. We're closer to the 2015 levels right now. In 2014 we picked up over 2 inches and a dismal 1/10 of an inch in 2013. So we're looking good in terms of the 2015 rain amounts for December. You can see the clouds streaming in from the southwest. That'll be the case today. This system that we were talking about last week kind of fell apart, and so there's not a lot of moisture with it, but it will stream in the cloud cover throughout our Monday. And then we've got a little ridge of high pressure building behind it, and then another storm developing out of the north, and it looks like that may impact us by the end of next weekend. Now we look at our Futurecast model, and you can see for now the bulk of the rain into the Pacific Northwest. Northern California may get a little bit of rain along with San Francisco through the end of the work week, but for us in areas to the south, we will remain high and dry. Now I know we've been talking about the national weather. Not a lot happening except right here from Virginia into the Carolinas, and they are seeing record snowfall right now. And what will happen is this will kind of start to melt on off, and then we'll get some cold air to kind of push on in, and they're looking at an ice type event. So the Carolinas under the gun for weather today, and then you can again see out towards the west. We've got some weather in the Pacific Northwest. Take a look at the temperatures around the nation today. 40s for Seattle and Portland, 55 in Denver, a cool day in Omaha, 33, Chicago 34, and then up into the northeast to 36 out of Boston, New York today in the upper 30s. Here at home, mostly cloudy, a northwest wind 5 to 10, 59 in Bakersfield. We'll see the same in Buttonwillow and Taft, 58 in Wasco and McFarland. For the mountains in the Kern River Valley, the clouds hanging around, 48 in Pine Mountain Club today, 55 in Tehachapi, lower 60s into the Kern River Valley, Lake Isabel and Kernville at 61, and then for the desert, we're looking mostly cloudy, a southeast wind 5 to 10, and upper 50s to lower 60s. Your extended forecast. Tomorrow we should be able to see a little more sunshine as this system kind of passes off to the east, and then you can see by the end of the work week into the weekend, some clouds will be on the approach, and by Sunday a 30% chance of some showers. Mountain forecast, same scenario, temperatures remaining basically into the 50s, another shot of some rain and higher elevation snow next Sunday, and then for the Kern River Valley, we'll look for some sunshine tomorrow through about Thursday, some clouds on the approach for Friday, and a chance of rain for you as well on Sunday.
I was out at Calm on Friday night, so after the
you
show,
battled the crowds.
Yeah. You know,
Was it
actually,
packed?
it wasn't too bad. It was very nice, of course. I didn't feel squished or anything.
Right.
But the one thing that I noticed this year compared to last year, I was prepared for the cold.
Oh, was it cold?
It was chilly.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't miserable.
Right.
It was actually ideal, just perfect temperature to walk through.
I have a question.
What?
Did you see the Yeti?
Oh, and I heard him.
You heard him?
Oh, yeah.
And you saw him?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go find the Yeti.
It was an attraction, too. People were like, okay, where is he?
If you're not familiar with the Yeti, just go to the beaver area right there inside, right inside the gates.
reptile house.
Right near the reptile house where the beavers hang out in there. Yep.
He's there. He's waiting.
He's up top.
All right, let's take a look at your morning commute now. We'll send that over to CHP.
Thank you very much, Alex. Again, good morning, everybody. Here on this Monday, not too bad of a traffic commute here locally through Bakersfield. We do have a non-injury crash up in the Kern River Canyon area, and it's going to be several miles into the canyon. We've got a solo vehicle that lost control. It looks like it's partially blocking both the eastbound and westbound traffic lanes. It is a non-injury crash. We're hoping to clear that here soon, so just be careful if you're up that way this morning. Taking a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out and we'll show you the commute and how that's shaping up here locally through town. Highway 99 near 7th Standard Road. So far, so good here on the north end of town. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex will give it back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Robert. One California couple is giving their all, literally. Combat veteran Kim Ringstein and his wife from Gilroy packed up home essentials, furniture, electronics, kitchen supplies, enough to fill an entire home, or in this case, empty it. The Ringsteins emptied their home in a show of compassion, donating all of their belongings. They connected with the fire department in Oroville and are giving away everything they could fit into a 26-foot storage truck.
We didn't lose something to a fire very abruptly. So for us, I think it's good that if we can donate everything we have, we'll start over. They're starting over, so it's going to be a pretty good thing. It'll be a good memory for us and how we helped.
An act of generosity helping dozens of firefighters who've lost their homes due to those fires up north.
I say it every time we see these stories. We saw the devastation a month ago, and it's hard to believe it's been about a month. Yeah. But now, after, days after this fire, we're starting to see the incredible stories that are coming from the devastation, and it really just warms your heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, the annual Wreaths Across America ceremony is taking place on Saturday.
And it's always a very touching ceremony. If you can come out, we'll hear details about the beautiful wreath and how you can be part of this ceremony coming up.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, the husband was searching for a gift for his spouse. New stockings won't do. He must show he cares. So he headed to Latham Sheets Fine Jewelry, sure to find something there. The diamonds shone brightly as he looked through the glass. This is sure to outdo all Christmas past. Add a little sparkle to your holiday season. Give the gift of excellence. Visit Latham Sheets Fine Jewelry for uniquely sophisticated jewelry that is sure to stand the test of time.
Gymnastics is the foundational sport for all other sports, and American Kids has been building this foundation since 1984. Our students come in for fun, for fitness, and competition, but no matter the focus, engaging in physical challenges allows our students to learn coordination, balance, strength, and flexibility. Start your child in a gymnastics class, and they are guaranteed to learn lessons to take with them anywhere. AKSC is building healthy kids daily. Sign yours up today.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. You're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
The Mercedes-Benz winter event is back. And you won't want to stop for anything else. Lease the C300 Sports Sedan for $419 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
The law offices of Larry H. Parker have been successful in 95% of our cases. Let's meet some of our clients.
I called Larry H. Parker when I was in an automobile accident.
Diesel mechanics call Larry H. Parker.
Le hablé a Larry H. Parker cuando estuve en un accidente.
I was in a motorcycle accident, and I called Larry H. Parker.
Automotive mechanics use Larry H. Parker.
Even cops call Larry H. Parker. When we say we'll fight for you, we mean it.
Abogados en quien puedes confiar.
Welcome back, 17 on set. Joining us this morning, Mary Jo Pasek from the Bakersfield Breakfast Rotary Club, here to talk about Wreaths Across America. It's happening this weekend at the Bakersfield National Cemetery. It's always so beautiful out there. Good morning, Mary Jo. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you.
Tell people out there who've never been what Wreaths Across America is all about.
Wreaths Across America started in our cemetery 10 years ago when our cemetery was dedicated. So our Breakfast Rotary said, let's be part of this. And so each year we start the donation process early in the year and ask people to donate $15 a wreath. And then this is the time of year when obviously they Walmart brings them to the cemetery in their big trucks, and we have a small ceremony out there. Jim Scott will be the MC again this year, and we are hopeful that everybody in Bakersfield that has a loved one there or wants to teach their children or grandchildren about the cemetery and the veterans should join us.
Absolutely.
We have the Boy Scouts coming, the Girl Scouts coming, FFA, you name it, they're going to be out there. And with the wonderful support of our community, we've been able over the years to really be able to make all the wreaths possible. We've raised over the past 10 years $250,000.
Wow. And it is really beautiful. Like you said, it's a great time to teach your kids. If you have loved ones buried out there like I do, my grandma and grandpa are both buried there, the family members can go out early and lay the wreaths over at their grave sites, and then the ceremony takes place, which is really beautiful and touching, and then all of the volunteers spread out and go out and lay the rest of the wreaths, and it's absolutely beautiful. You can be part of that effort. It is happening this Saturday at the Bakersfield National Cemetery, and you need to arrive at what time, would you say, Mary
Well,
Jo?
I would arrive early because we don't have a gob of parking. Kern Transit will bring the buses around for
great.
everyone. Thank you. And but I would say the ceremony starts at 8:50.
Okay.
So please be in line at 8:50 because we have a wonderful
And if you're
ceremony.
a family member, you want to come out before the ceremony
Correct.
to do the laying of the wreaths
like
at
say
their grave sites.
7:30-ish.
Okay. All right, Mary Jo, thanks so much for coming in this morning. We appreciate it. I'm sure it'll be a great weekend out there.
It will be. Thank you again.
We'll be right back after this.
This portion of 17 News is brought to you by San Joaquin Roofing. Over 62 years of great service. San Joaquin Roofing.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Everyone enjoys a nice warm fire. Maybe just a little bit too much.
Don't you have a few more stops to make?
Never mind those no-burn days. You can have a beautiful, efficient fire anytime you want with a gas insert or gas fireplace from Econoware.
Dear, your boots, your boots.
Econoware, your energy store for 35 years.
Thank you, Bakersfield, for your support over the years. My kids and I are excited to share a new location with you. Come in and experience the same taste that we have always brought you. We will do our very best to serve you and continue the legacy that we have built throughout the years. That is our commitment to you. La Costa now has two great locations at the Ice House, just past Garza Circle, and the corner of Stockdale and Callaway.
At Bakersfield Behavioral Healthcare Hospital, we believe in treating everyone in our community with compassion and acceptance. We believe you have a say in your own treatment, and we respect your voice. We believe you shouldn't have to travel far from home to receive excellent care. We believe sincerity and courtesy should guide our every move. We believe in you because Bakersfield Behavioral Healthcare Hospital cares.
Before you open your eyes, the world has changed.
It's a hard time. How are you doing? We miss him. We just think about how he made us feel, and that was loved. And that fills us up in our sadness.
Welcome back. A sea of red filled Main Street in Madrid, Spain this weekend. Take a look.
It was the annual Santa Run for Charity. Wow, that's a lot of Santas. More than 7,000 people in Santa suits turned out for the event. Kids dressed up as elves in green robes. It's pretty cute.
Aww.
Some people also brought up pets dressed in costumes, maybe a reindeer or two, or as you can see right there, another Santa. And part of the entry fee for the 5K race through Central Madrid goes to benefit cancer care. So it's all for a great cause. Looks like a lot of fun though. 7,000 Santas.
A lot of fun this weekend here in the streets of Bakersfield too, as thousands of motorcyclists revved up their engines for the annual Salvation Army Toy Run.
Yeah, 17's Mary Kay Paquette has more on that.
That's right. It was an incredible sight to see as literally thousands of motorcycles took over the streets of Kern County on their way to the fairgrounds, all in the name of charity. Take a look.
Over 6,000 motorcycles flooded the streets for the 35th annual Bakersfield Toy Run, benefiting the Salvation Army.
When we get to distribute the toys, when we get to see these families, these parents that show up, unbeknownst to their kids, that get to give their kids Christmas, makes every minute of it worth it.
Just 25 motorcycles with about 50 to 75 toys made up the first toy run. 35 years later, thousands revved their engines, packing Santa's sleigh.
The Bakersfield Toy Run is what Christmas is all about.
The run happens every year the second Sunday of December, starting at Beach Park, making its way through downtown Bakersfield before ending at the fairgrounds.
The number of people who come out and participate in this and bring toys and food to help people less fortunate than themselves. It's the reason that Bakersfield has become my home.
Among the riders, 12-year-old Annabella Camacho and her mom. The two do the toy run every year. Annabella was especially excited for this year's, but she almost wasn't able to participate.
Me and my mom always ride on her bike, and we decorated it for the first year, and it broke down.
In the true spirit of giving, another biker offered them a ride.
It made me light up.
From motorcycles and cars to a bus and the Toy Run Express, the run brings out all, helping to provide more than 500 families a Christmas.
At this time of year, with the gifts that's going with the Salvation Army and everything, it's just a great cause all the way around.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Everything donated in the toy drive stays right here in Kern County. They're planning on distributing all of those presents and the canned foods that were donated on the 19th to the families. So, yeah.
Very cool. Really neat to see.
It's always such a neat thing to see every year. So.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Mary Kate. All right, well, still to come this morning, we've got a lot of news still to come.
And Kevin will have your forecast, and as well as some more wishes yet to be granted at the Holiday Cottage.
Moscow Ballet's Great Russian Nutcracker dazzles this Christmas season. Bring the whole family together for the original holiday tradition. Experience the magic of the internationally acclaimed Moscow Ballet. It just wouldn't be Christmas without Moscow Ballet's Great Russian Nutcracker. Get tickets now at nutcracker.com. Appearing at the Fox Theater December 13th. Purchase your tickets today at nutcracker.com.
You gotta see this. There's all kinds of amazing tech and amazing savings at Nissan's year-end event. Hurry in for big year-end savings on our latest tech in our award-winning lineup, featuring Rogue Sport, Rogue, and Altima. All with available Nissan Safety Shield 360 technologies that can help react to the world around you.
Get a low $199 per month lease on Rogue, or get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models.
But you gotta get in now before it ends.
For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Merry Christmas from the Law Office of Curtis Floyd.
Bakersfield's best country, KUZZ. You set the preset button, we do the rest. Turn it up and sing along. We play the songs you know and love.
Hi, I'm Terry Underwood, KUZZ.
Playing the best of today's country and your all-time favorites. Bakersfield's best country, KUZZ.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. A homicide investigation in central Bakersfield's Oleander neighborhood after a man was found shot dead overnight.
In the season of giving, there are hundreds of local kids who could benefit from your generosity. We'll have some of the wishes yet to be granted in the annual Holiday Cottage.
Plus, hundreds hit the slopes for opening day at Alta Sierra Ski Resort. We'll show you all of the snowy fun. Plus, have your forecast. Any more on the way? It's Monday, December 10th. 2018.
It's a great sight to see.
So beautiful. One of the earliest opening days they've had in years.
Yeah, and those pictures are great, but one of our viewers, Tony Marino, who's just an amazing photographer, he shot some GoPro video that he's sharing with us, and it's incredible, and that's going to come up in just a little bit. It'll make you really want to head up to Alta Sierra. No snow in the short term here. We are looking at some clouds around the area, but we will remain dry at least here through most of the week. As we take a look at our visibility, that is not a problem. We're at 3 miles out at Meadows Field, 4 miles Delano, 3 up near Visalia, and 4 miles visibility up near Fresno, and it's because of the cloud cover that's pushed on in here. 50 degrees on the temperature right now. If you're getting ready to head out the door, we have a light wind out of the northwest at 9. As we take a look at the hour by hour here, starting out in the upper 40s, some lower 50s, and then we'll look at the upper 50s throughout the afternoon with those clouds hanging around. As we take a look at the Tehachapi area, you're at 41 right now. You do have a breeze just out of the east at 11, and then hour by hour, starting out in the 40s, and then we'll look for 50s for you this afternoon as well. By 3 o'clock, a southeast wind at 3. We'll talk more weather in just a little bit, but first, let's send it over to Officer Robert Rodriguez, who's got a check of your morning commute.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Happy Monday, everybody. Here through town, very good traffic commute so far. Up in the Kern River Canyon area, Highway 178 near the Upper Ridge Bar. We're still making our way over to check on a non-injury crash up there. It is partially blocking traffic lanes, so again, use caution if you're up that way this morning. But again, here locally on the valley floor, all of our city streets are looking pretty good. All of our local freeways are also flowing nice and smooth. If we take a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out and we'll show you the commute and how that's shaping up here on Highway 99 near White Lane. Again, so far so good here through town. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks, Robert. We begin this morning with a homicide investigation after a man was found dead in the Oleander neighborhood of Central Bakersfield. Here was the scene just after 10 last night. Bakersfield police responded to reports of a man down in an alleyway near the intersection of F and Buena Vista Streets. Officers declared him dead at the scene, noting he had suffered at least one gunshot wound. No information, though, on the man who shot him. If you have any other information, you're encouraged to call Bakersfield Police at 327-7111.
And just half a mile away, city and county firefighters responded to a restaurant fire on Chester Avenue. Bakersfield City firefighters say no one was inside Hong Kong restaurant at the time of the incident. The fire burned primarily in the dining room area. No injuries were reported. Arson investigators were slated to investigate the fire overnight.
After 2 key court filings were released on Friday, all eyes were on the White House today. The documents from federal prosecutors in New York and special counsel Robert Mueller show possible political and legal trouble ahead for President Trump. Susan McGinnis reports.
The word is being heard more and more around Capitol Hill.
Well, they would be impeachable offenses.
House Democrats are raising the prospect of impeachment following new court filings concerning President Trump's former personal attorney, Michael Cohen, which some believe implicate the president.
The president was at the center of a massive fraud. Several massive frauds against the American people.
According to prosecutors, Cohen claims President Trump directed him to pay off 2 women to keep silent about affairs with the president before the election, a campaign finance violation the president denies. Cohen also detailed contacts with Russian officials regarding a Trump hotel in Moscow.
Sir, did you direct Michael Cohen to commit any violations of law?
No.
Some in Congress predict the president could eventually face prosecution.
He may be the first president in quite some time to face the real prospect of jail time.
As for impeachment, lawmakers on both sides say it's too soon.
What we want for this country is all the facts and all the truth.
I think it's a last resort and only when the evidence is clear of a really substantial legal violation.
Most want to wait for Mueller's full report. Cohen is expected to be sentenced on Wednesday. In Washington, Susan McGinnis, NBC News.
Here at Home Cottage Arts off Truxtun Avenue hosted a craft fair over the weekend. Christmas Village featured more than 30 local and fair trade global artists. Every piece displayed was either handmade or an original design.
I just think we have an amazing community of artisans, and so everything we can do through First Friday, through Second Saturday, whatever we can do to showcase our artisans. We have talented people in Bakersfield.
And amongst the art, color, and creativity, plenty of sweets, food, live music, and a raffle.
Meanwhile, in Oildale, the north of the river, Christmas parade filled the streets with holiday cheer Saturday morning. Take a look. The crowd was jamming out to this year's theme, a rock and roll Christmas. The parade featured junior high marching bands, Boy Scouts, cheer groups, Oildale businesses, even a llama, and a man who decided to drop down and show us 20.
I get excited. I get excited to see all the people on the street. They come out to Oildale to see their parade that we've been putting on for 46 years.
The parade couldn't be complete, of course, without a hello from Mr. and Mrs. Claus in their famous sleigh. Really beautiful.
A lot of fun.
All right, well, it is the season of giving, and it's also, of course, the season of buying. From online deals and packed shopping malls, the buying hustle can sometimes mask the true reason for the season.
Yeah, but one local tradition is making sure the spirit of giving is more than material. Mary Kate joins us once again. You've been very busy this morning.
I have. I'm all over the place, but I love it. That's right. The Kern County Department of Human Services 31st Annual Holiday Cottage is making the
Christmas wishes of hundreds of foster kids come true.
Do you want to do one of these or one of these? This one? Okay. Let's do this one. This is Landon.
More than 900 Christmas wishes coming true.
So tell her we picked somebody.
The Holiday Cottage, put on by the Kern County Department of Human Services, helps provide presents for local foster kids.
If you're a child in foster care, you really can't be with your family during this important time of year. And it's not that a wish or filling a wish is going to change that situation, but what it will do is it will send a message to that child, to that foster child, that the community cares about you.
Each child makes 2 wishes. Those wishes are then added to a Christmas tree, waiting for someone like Natalie Cortez and her mom, Debbie Rodriguez, to come into the cottage and fulfill it. Cortez bringing her 3-year-old son, Colt, to help.
I wanted to show my son the true meaning of Christmas, and that it's not about, getting presents, but also about giving. To know that, what I tried to, provide for him, I can also provide for someone else means a lot to me. And I know it means a lot to my mom as well.
Many, like Lynn O'Connor, making it a holiday tradition. O'Connor started buying for the kids at the cottage last year, in particular, teenagers.
I just feel like the older kids get kind of skipped or missed out during this time. So again, this year I chose a 17-year-old boy, and I got him a hat and some Vans that he requested, so I hope that makes him happy. And I'm looking at the trees, and I noticed there are several left, so I might go ahead and get another one.
Once a wish is filled, they're brought back to the cottage unwrapped, where Heidi Carter Escudero and her elves work to get them to the right homes.
Every year, we're surprised at the generosity of the community.
Today is the last day to participate in the cottage. The cottage is open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. tonight. Wishes have to be picked up and returned by 7 p.m. tonight to the cottage. It's located at 2765 Callaway Drive, Suite 104, right there in the same parking lot as Studio Movie Girl.
It's not hard to do, though. Just grab a wish. There are several stores in that area, and then just drop it back off.
And some of the wishes that they want are a little expensive, and that's okay. You can give them gift cards towards it. So if you can't afford the full thing, that's okay. If you just can give them $20 or whatever towards the gift that they do want, then it kind of helps get them there. So
and I know it means a lot to them as well.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Mary Kate.
You're welcome.
Still ahead, she's about to become the first hometown figure skater to qualify for nationals.
All the details on this talented teen carving our local rings coming up this morning on Sunrise.
Yeah, we'll take a look at your weather forecast. That's also coming your way.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News with Maddie Jansen, Alex Fisher, and Kevin Charette with your Pinpoint Doppler forecast. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Face, your body, your self-esteem. Achieve the appearance you've always envisioned. Butology Cosmetic Surgery and Medical Aesthetics is the most advanced facility in Bakersfield for addressing your body image concerns. Aesthetic medicine professionals administer the latest non-surgical procedures, often with little or no downtime. Professional, caring plastic surgeons utilize a complete surgery center for total in-house care. Schedule your consultation today or visit us at butology.com.
Wiener Schnitzel has tamales!
Wiener Schnitzel's making this holiday season a whole lot more delicious with our chili cheese beef tamales. So light up your taste buds today with tamales made the Wiener Schnitzel way.
Hey man, you okay? Yeah, my bike is trash. I bought it on sale at a sporting goods store.
A sporting goods store? How can they be the bike experts? You should have went to Team Factory Cycles.
When it comes to bikes, don't go to just any sporting goods store. Come to Team Factory Cycles and allow one of our trusted experts to fit you to the right kind of bike. Whether you're a beginner or expert, spending $500 or $10,000, Team Factory Cycles has the right bike for you.
Through the years, our attorneys have helped many families with their workers' compensation claims. We understand that most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck with very little or no savings. When someone has a workers' compensation claim and is out of work, families suffer. Bills go unpaid, money is tight, and sometimes even homes are lost. If someone in your family has a workers' compensation claim, call us. Barry Smith and Bartell, bringing justice to injured workers.
This portion of 17 News is sponsored by Brian Hicks. Sell your home for only 3.5% total commission. Call 477-HELP and save thousands.
You've made the decision to sell your home. Now what? Brian Hicks Real Estate Group will get you proven results. Brian Hicks is now ranked #1 in the state and number 18 in the nation for individual home sales in the last 12 months. That's 255 houses listed, 255 houses sold. For only 3.5% commission, you'll spend only half in traditional commission fees. Brian became a broker to cut out the middleman and pass the savings on to you. Go with the best in Bakersfield. Call 477-HELP and save thousands.
All right, welcome back. Take a look at this. Hundreds headed to the mountains for opening day at the Alta Sierra Ski Resort. This is a look at some video taken by Tony Moreno, who hit the slopes himself with camera in tow. He's a brave man. He is a brave man.
Shot.
But what a beautiful day. They got about 16 inches of fresh snow in the last week. The resort was able to open to the public for one of their earliest December openings in more than 13 years. About 700 people were up there along with Tony hitting those slopes. And they also plan to open up again this Saturday for all of you snow bunnies out there. Kev, you thinking about getting on the skis?
Not yet. A little too busy to head up there, but I do have some friends that went up there and they had a great time. I'm hoping to get up there before the season is all said and done. But Tony captured it the best on the slopes of Alta Sierra. It's just a beautiful place up there. 50 degrees in Bakersfield right now. We have a light wind out of the northwest at 9. We've got some clouds out there as well. Overnight so far, 49 degrees. Our average is 39. Normal high today is 57. We'll be slightly above that, and 85 is the record set back in 1912. Here's a look at temperatures around the valley, running into the 40s and 50s, into the mountains 30s and 40s. Tehachapi at 41, 47 for Lake Isabella, and Ridgecrest currently at 37. And here you go. We've got the clouds around the area. Not expecting to squeeze any moisture out of these today. The system that we were tracking last week that was maybe going to bring us rain today kind of split, and we lost a lot of energy with it, so very little moisture. We've picked up over a ½ inch of rain so far for the month of December. We're halfway for the normal rain for the entire month, and we're up big time from our 400ths of an inch we picked up last year. Here's a look at the regional view, and you can see here just some high clouds around the state, the higher elevations of the Sierra. May be able to squeeze out a little snow flurries, but that should be about it. And we take a look at the jet stream. Here's the trough that's in place right now. Put it into motion. We get some ridging that'll come in as we go throughout the work week and by Thursday. And then by Sunday, we see another system develop out of the north. This one will have some colder air with it, and it will also be bringing some snow into the Sierra. And hopefully, yes, maybe some fresh powder for Alta Sierra. Here's a look at the rain future cast, and you can see right now the bulk of it is into the northwest. Northern California may pick up a little bit here. This model going to Friday morning, and we remain dry. Here's a look at your air quality today. If you're going to be out and about, will be moderate. Your AQI at 72. No burning unless you are registered. And today, Bakersfield should be right near 59, slightly above average. 58 McFarland. We'll look for the upper 50s in Buttonwillow, Taft, and Maricopa. For the mountains and the Kern River Valley, the clouds around today. We'll look for a light breeze out of the northeast, 5 to 10. 50 in Fraser Park. 52 for the folks out in Bear Valley Springs. And lower 60s into the Kern River Valley. Weldon, 62. 60 in Watford Heights. And for the desert today, some clouds and a southeast wind 5 to 10. Mojave at 59. And we'll see the same out of Ridgecrest. Your extended forecast. We'll get a little more sunshine heading into tomorrow as this system passes on through, and then more clouds on the approach for the end of the work week. And on Sunday, we have a 30% chance of some showers. Temperatures remaining into the 50s and 60s. For the mountains, we'll also be looking at a little more sunshine Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. More clouds by the end of the work week, and on Sunday, a 30% chance of those showers. Temperatures remaining into the 50s for the most part. And then for the Kern River Valley, looking pretty good here until the end of the work week, into the weekend when more clouds approach, and you can see 50s to lower 60s.
There you go. Alta Sierra is going to be open on Saturday, and it looks great.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect up there.
Very beautiful.
So get out, and if you're not a skier or snowboarder, they have the warming hut, which is always fun.
They can go sledding, too. The kids would love that.
Just taking a look at the view. I mean, you can't get much better of a view than up there.
Just kind of takes you out and just kind of a very relaxing scene.
It is, yeah. All right, thanks, Kev. Let's take a look at your morning commute on this Monday morning. We'll send it over to Robert.
Thank you very much, Alex. Again, good morning, everybody, here through Bakersfield on this Monday. Still very quiet traffic commute. We do have one crash that's going to be on Highway 178 up near the Upper Ridge Bar, and that's going to be in the Kern River Canyon area. And it was blocking traffic lanes, so just watch out for that. Again, non-injury crash if there's a solo vehicle involved here. Those of you who are making your travels out of town, your major routes are all open, and all local city streets here through town are looking pretty good this time of the morning. Taking a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out. We'll show you the commute here on Rosedale Highway at Mohawk Street. As you can see, so far so good here on Rosedale. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you, Robert. Well, you didn't have to follow the Jewish faith to celebrate Hanukkah with the Chabad of Bakersfield. People from all over the city, including Mayor Karen Goh, attended the 8th lighting of the menorah candle, marking the completion of the tradition. Hanukkah celebrates the miracle of light, where after the Maccabees rededicated the Temple of Jerusalem, the menorah stayed lit for 8 nights despite the small amount of oil. Rabbi Shmuley Schlanger says the number 8 has special significance as well.
The world was created with the number 7. Anything above 7 is higher than nature.
Rabbi Schlanger says the synagogue's pop-up deli helped draw in both Jews who weren't regulars at the temple and people outside the Jewish faith.
They have some good food when they do that pop-up Jewish deli. Don't miss the next time they do that. Coming up next, we'll have a look at a live nativity happening this Christmas season.
Yeah, Tabitha Mills has more on that coming up.
But first this morning, a sunrise sketch coming to us from Bryson Diaz over at Columbia Elementary School in Mrs. Hudnall's kindergarten class. A beautiful picture there. Bryson, thank you so much.
Too cold or too hot, give Holders a shot. Holders.
From California's largest Buick GMC dealership, Motor City, check out these incredible customer reviews. Quote, "It was a completely painless process. We highly recommend Motor City GMC to family and friends." Quote, "Next time I'm in need of a newer used vehicle, I'll definitely come back to Motor City." Ready for a professional grade experience?
This is where you want to be.
Welcome to the city, Motor City.
The spirit of giving, the thrill of saving, the magic of the season. Experience the Outlets at Tejon for the holidays and create unforgettable memories. It's a shopping destination unlike any other, with something for everyone on your gift list and fun for the whole family. Save up to 65% on more than 60 of the top brands in fashion, accessories, and home goods. It's all waiting for you at the Outlets at Tejon, your must-shop stop for the holidays. I-5 and Highway 99 just south of Bakersfield.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. You're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
When you need Kern County's top criminal defense team, call H.A. Sala and Associates. Mr. Sala is the only attorney in Kern County who has been board certified as a criminal law specialist for over 20 years. H.A. Sala earned his Juris Doctorate at one of the top law schools in the United States, holding multiple prestigious offices and receiving numerous awards. H.A. Sala has distinguished himself as a leading member of Kern County's legal community. When liberty and justice matter, H.A. Sala rises to your defense.
The Today Show is sponsored by Health South. We're becoming Encompass Health Rehabilitation Hospital of Bakersfield, January 2019. New name, same commitment.
For more than 20 years, Health South has been the leader in providing quality rehab care following a stroke, an accident, or an illness. That's important to me because I grew up here in Bakersfield. In January, Health South is becoming Encompass Health. New name, but the same company and the same commitment to the people of Bakersfield. Our services are a Medicare-covered benefit, so continue to voice your choice and insist on Health South for your rehabilitation care.
Welcome back. Bakersfield Christian High School is set to celebrate the colors of Christmas this week.
Yes, and this morning, Tabitha Mills is joining us live as they're adding something a little new and different to that display, inviting the community out to enjoy. She's live at BCHS this morning with a glimpse. How's it going, Tab?
Oh, well, you know, it's a little cold out here, Maddie and Alex, but we're toughing through it because BCHS is going to celebrate the colors of Christmas in just a few days here on campus. It's a free community event with lots of family fun planned. But I have some of the ladies here from BCHS FFA because for the first time this year, they're going to have live farm animals as a part of the nativity scene. And I'm going to introduce some of these ladies, and they're going to tell us a little bit about the little critters they have with them right now. And so, Skylar, tell me your name and tell me who you have here.
I'm Skylar Moe. This is San Moritz. He's a Wakaya, and I showed him at the Kern County Fair, and he got grand champion.
Ooh, and he's really pretty. I'm just going to let you guys know right now. And Skylar, why are you excited to participate in the Nativity this year?
I'm excited because I get to share Christmas and BCHS with the rest of Bakersfield.
Ooh, good answer. They're being trained very well here. Olivia, who do you have here?
I have Charlie. He's my weather lamb, and he's a crossbred, and I showed him at the Kern County Fair.
Why are you excited to bring Charlie out to the nativity scene?
I'm excited because we get to show the public the real story of Christmas.
And we have Savannah down here with this cute little guy right here. Savannah, who do you have?
Oh, yeah, this is Phoebe, and she's our little bottle baby boar goat.
And you raised Phoebe from a baby?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And why are you excited to have Phoebe out here?
Well, I think that the Colors of Christmas is just a great opportunity to outreach to our community. This is a great way to profit our organization, and I just think, like Olivia said, that this is just a great way to show the public the true meaning of Christmas.
And I'm sorry, let's look at Phoebe one more time. Look at this cute little face. She's a little cold this morning, too. So the event is coming up on Thursday at 6 to 8:30 p.m. The Colors of Christmas here at BCHS. The Drama Club will be putting on a performance around this nativity scene and throughout campus. These ladies right here with the FFA group chapter will be out here with their animals as well. And there's a number of other things. The Santa's workshop for little kids to have fun, and just a number of fun things. Camel rides, too. Alex, Maddie, I know you're excited about that. But one more quick thing, BCHS is celebrating this week. They have state FFA officers here on campus, and they joined us this morning, too. You may know Alexius. She is from North High School, and she's one of our state FFA officers. But good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
And are you guys excited to be here?
Yes, very excited.
All right, we're running out of time, but thank you so much for saying a few quick words, and we'll be right back in about 30 minutes, Maddie and Alex, to tell you more about this event that's coming up on Thursday.
Well, camel really rides. That sounds pretty cool. All right, thanks, Tabs. Your Business Watch is coming up after this.
17 News Sunrise Interview is brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special.
For years, Kern Schools Federal Credit Union has been the local choice to meet your financial needs. And just because we're local, you can still take us wherever your travels or life may be. That's right. From online and digital banking to mobile check deposit, Kern Schools is always a tap away. And did you know banking at Kern Schools gives you access to over 30,000 ATMs nationwide? More than any big national bank can offer. Download the Co-op ATM Locator app to find an ATM near you. See, we're local, but we're local everywhere. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
My 14-year-old daughter is a beautiful disaster.
Who's to blame
You have made me out to be a monster.
for her daughter's bad behavior?
She stole my car and wrecked it.
I was just like, let's go on a joyride.
You said your mother sees you as what?
A mental illness. She'll make a joke at least once a day.
Her therapist, she's not a licensed therapist.
She was a referral.
From?
My hairdresser.
All new Dr. Phil. Weekdays at 3, only on TV 17.
We may not be able to press rewind on your accident, but our lawyers can help you move forward. If you've been in an accident, let Chain Cone Styles help you move forward.
This Look at Traffic is brought to you by Kern 511. Know before you go. For real-time traffic information, call 511 or log into kern511.org.
The Bakersfield Heart Hospital opened the Women's Heart Center because they saw a need in the community. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women in the United States. If you add all the cancers put together, heart disease is still the #1 killer. The Heart Health Checkup is designed for anybody who knows they have a family history, anybody that wants to know their numbers, anybody who wants to have a baseline. It's just a really good starting point to prevent heart disease.
Welcome back to your 17 Business Watch. Today is Green Monday. No, it's not named after the Grinch. Green Monday is traditionally the second Monday of December. eBay coined the term Green Monday more than a decade ago to mark its biggest sales day of the year, as folks panicked to get their online purchases ordered so they'd be shipped in time for Christmas. Shipping guarantees have evolved over the years, however, so the importance of Green Monday just may be fading away. But until then, it remains the biggest online shopping day in December. It's the third largest shopping holiday of the Christmas season, behind Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Well, here at home, a local deli has been shut down by the Public Health Department, at least for now. After a health inspection on Friday, Heidi's Brooklyn Deli off Callaway Drive was found to be in violation of a number of public health codes and was ordered to shut down until they can fix the issues. Public Health reported finding food being kept out of refrigerators for more than 4 hours. According to the department, restaurants are required to have hot water available at all times with a temperature of at least 120 degrees. Public Health reported the facility has been without hot water since opening. The deli has posted a sign on the door saying closed for maintenance for water heater. Maddie?
Thanks, Alex. It's 6:27 now, and these toys didn't need to come with wheels to get around. Coming up, a look at the annual toy run still ahead.
And we'll take a look at your weather forecast. That's coming up. Stay with us.
Want to get to know 17 News? Follow the 17 News team on your Instagram app. 20,000 followers can't be wrong. Go behind the scenes. Getting social with 17. Instagram at KGET News. Wham, bam, Instagram.
The holidays are here, and so are tamales. Try El Pollo Loco's taco and tamale platter. A handmade tamale steamed in a golden husk. A pollo-packed taco al carbón. Plus your choice of side. Only for a limited time at El Pollo Loco.
Many times, injured workers are left with permanent injuries or restrictions that prevent them from returning to their jobs. At Barry Smith & Bartell, we help those who are seriously hurt on the job or disabled. We can help fight for permanent disability benefits under workers' compensation laws to secure your future. Don't assume you don't qualify just because the insurance company says so. Call us today for a free consultation. Barry Smith & Bartell, bringing justice to injured workers.
Because you share with us your hometown pride. Because you have such depths of love inside, you inspire us to do more. You inspire us to transform lives. Adventist Health. Together, inspired.
Call McNamee Electric for all your electrical needs, both commercial and residential, from troubleshooting to new installs. Count on McNamee Electric for fast, expert repairs, because your family's safety is our #1 priority. 661-213-8907.
Nothing means more during the holidays than the traditions you share and the loved ones you share them with. Right now at El Pollo Loco, share the holiday tradition of handmade tamales. Add them to any of our fire-grilled family meals for just $5.99. El Pollo Loco.
You rely on 17 News to keep you informed. What's trending in the Golden Empire? Online, on the air, keeping you on the pulse of what's happening. 17 News. Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. How well do you know the Constitution? A group of local students tested their knowledge in a competition. We'll show you how or who came out on top.
A local figure skater taking off, hitting the ice. We'll show you where this 13-year-old is headed.
And Old Man Winter is rolling across the nation as a brutal and deadly snowstorm dumps feet of snow. We'll take you to the water and ice on this December 10th, 2018.
Good morning. Great to have you with us. Yeah, crazy snowstorms across the country.
Here, a lot of snow.
Very dry right now.
The Carolinas getting hit hard. That's really the only area where they're really seeing such crazy weather right now. Snow and ice, and it's going to get worse throughout the day. Here at home, we've just got some cloud cover, and we're going to stay dry as we go throughout the next few days here. I want to show you the visibility fog. Really not a problem this morning. Between 3 and 4 miles visibility from Meadowsfield all the way up to the north into Fresno. We're at 50 degrees right now in Bakersfield. We have a light wind out of the north north-northwest at 6 miles per hour. As we take a look at your temperatures for today, starting out in the 40s, we will be looking at the 50s this afternoon. For the mountains, you're at 43 in Tehachapi with that easterly wind at 11. And we take a look at the hour-by-hour forecast here, and you can see starting out in those 40s, and we'll be looking at some 50s this afternoon as well. We'll talk more about your forecast in a bit, but first, let's see how the morning commute's going on your Monday. We're going to send that over to Officer Robert Rodriguez, standing by at CHP.
Well, thank you very much, Kevin. Still a very good traffic commute here locally through town. We are still wrapping up an earlier non-injury crash up on Highway 178 near the Upper Ridge Bar. That's going to be through the Kern River Canyon area. It was a non-injury crash, solo vehicle involved there, so be careful if you're up that way this morning. But again, here through town, very nice traffic commute. If we take a look at our traffic cam, we'll take you out once again to Rosedale Highway at Mohawk Street and show you the commute and how that's shaping up there. Again, not too bad. If you're going to make your travels out of town, your major routes are open. That's my look at traffic. Maddie and Alex, back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Robert. It is 6:32 now, and highway patrol officers found a car at the bottom of the Kern River Canyon yesterday morning. Take a look at this. The empty 2007 Toyota Camry was found over the side of Route 178, just east of the canyon entrance. Even after other agencies helped search along the river, nobody alive, hurt, or dead was found inside the car. Sergeant Felipe Martinez urges you to be careful driving through the canyon.
All we ask is that when you're driving through mountainous areas and curvy roads that are unknown to you, or you're new to the area, please slow it down.
Sergeant Martinez also told us the Camry's plates are registered to a Bakersfield address, but the owner apparently moved. If you know what happened to whoever was in the car, call CHP Bakersfield and let them know. Their number, 396-6600.
Well, the mother and girlfriend of Augustus A.J. Crawford have filed a wrongful death claim against Bakersfield and the Bakersfield Police Department. You may remember the story. Crawford was shot and killed by BPD officer Warren Martin about a year ago. Now, Crawford's family is naming the city, BPD, Kern County Chief Lyle Martin, who is Officer Warren Martin's father, and Officer Martin for Crawford's wrongful death. They're claiming civil rights violations, California Civil Code violations, and assault and battery. The claim is calling for a jury trial. Crawford was shot and killed on Plans Road in November 2017 during a foot chase a few hours after he allegedly shot a drug dealer. BPD has not said what led to the shooting, but Officer Martin was cleared and returned to duty in May. Court documents reveal the FBI has been monitoring Crawford's activities within the West Side Crips for more than a year when he was shot. But there's a little detail about the incident that led to his death. We haven't gotten a comment from Bakersfield Police about the lawsuit.
It is 6:33 now, and millions of families are dealing with the effects of a massive winter storm right now, crippling communities across the southeast. One of the hardest hit areas are the Carolinas. Jay Gray has more.
Water, ice, and snow wreaking havoc as a massive winter storm stretches from Texas through Virginia, delivering perhaps its most vicious blow in the Carolinas.
Already some areas have seen more than a foot of snow and sleet, and we still have hours and inches of snow and ice yet to come in many places.
Without a pair of skis, getting around is a struggle. In some areas, next to impossible.
Well, we got gas, and I slid into something, and a little finger, but God willing, we get it out.
Air travelers aren't getting out. More than 10,000 flights have been canceled or delayed. Ice has snapped tree limbs and power lines. Hundreds of thousands have been left in the cold without electricity.
Well, you know, everything has really come to a standstill.
In the hardest hit areas, schools and businesses start the week closed down as millions dig out and plow through the strongest winter storm of the season so far. Jay Gray, NBC News, Charlotte.
Many people were shoveling snow, but Boone residents in North Carolina got a hand from a Whoville resident, the Grinch. We're hoping he remembered to wear his warm socks with those too tight shoes.
It was pretty cold out there. Well, thousands of motorcyclists revved up their engines yesterday for the annual Salvation Army Toy Run.
Yeah, maybe you were wondering what all those motorcycles were doing around town. Mary Kate got a look at that. How's it going?
That's right. It was honestly so cool to see literally thousands of motorcycles going down through the downtown streets on their way to the fairgrounds, all in the name of charity.
Over 6,000 motorcycles flooded the streets for the 35th annual Bakersfield Toy Run, benefiting the Salvation Army.
When we get to distribute the toys,
when we get to see these families, these parents that show up, unbeknownst to their kids, that get to give their kids Christmas, makes every minute of it worth it.
Just 25 motorcycles with about 50 to 75 toys made up the first toy run. 35 years later, thousands rev their engines, packing Santa's sleigh.
The Bakersfield Toy Run is what Christmas is all about.
The run happens every year the second Sunday of December, starting at Beach Park, making its way through downtown Bakersfield before ending at the fairgrounds.
The number of people who come out and participate in this and bring toys and food to help people less fortunate than themselves, it's the reason that Bakersfield has become my home.
Among the riders, 12-year-old Annabella Camacho and her mom. The two do the toy run every year. Annabella was especially excited for this year's, but she almost wasn't able to participate.
Me and my mom always ride on her bike, and we decorated it for the first year, and it broke down.
In the true spirit of giving, another biker offered them a ride.
It made me light up.
From motorcycles and cars to a bus and the Toy Run Express, the run brings out all, helping to provide more than 500 families a Christmas.
At this time of year, with the gifts that's going with the Salvation Army and everything, it's just a great cause all the way around.
Oh, yeah.
Everything donated in the toy run stays right here in Kern County, and they're planning on distributing all of the toys and the canned foods that were donated this weekend to those families on the 19th.
I love those big, tough bikers doing all this silly work with those little teddy bears.
And that's what they say out there. They're like, you know, a lot of people have this one idea of a biker, but really this is who we are, this giant caring community. So
And they do so much. I mean, there's a lot of toys there.
Yeah, thousands. Like, it was insane, and just, it was so loud, but it was so cool to see.
Yeah. They're big teddy bears.
They really are.
All right. Well, government students from 10 high schools in Kern County put their knowledge of the U.S. Constitution to the test on Saturday in the 32nd annual We the People competition. These students study for a full semester to understand the ins and outs of the U.S. government and the Constitution. On Saturday, they faced off at Golden Valley High School. Students gave presentations and had to hold their own against rigorous questioning by government teachers and constitutional experts. Arvin High School was named the overall winner and will advance to the state finals in February.
Our Thanksgiving break, we actually spent it in the library studying, so I find it feels like we're being awarded for all the time we spent studying, so I'm very thankful for that.
Congratulations to Arvin. The national finals takes place in late April in Virginia.
Well, a local athlete's about to become the first Bakersfield figure skater to qualify for nationals, and she's ready to cut the ice. 13-year-old Melania Dellis was practicing yesterday morning at the Valley Children's Ice Center, where her career began. Dellis and her partner, 12-year-old Alan Fisher from Ontario, have only skated together for about 6 months, but they're already on their way to the U.S. Figure Skating National Championship.
We had to go through regionals, and then if you get top 4 there, then we went to sectionals, and we got 3rd place at sectionals. So now we're on to nationals.
Dellis says they like to compete with jazzy, upbeat music. One of their favorite soundtracks to skate to is La La Land.
Oh.
The pair will compete in Detroit next month. Good luck to them.
Amazing right there.
Yeah.
This is absolutely incredible. And it's so great that we have this here locally. You know, I mean, we actually have quite a few figure skaters that utilize that ice rink on a regular basis. And it's really neat to see how they just travel across the nation showing off their skills.
Yeah, it's a great resource.
Yeah. All right, it is 6:40 now, and from clothing to household appliances, imagine losing everything you own to a devastating fire.
And now imagine a total stranger packing up their entire home to help replace what you lost. That story coming up in just a moment.
Pretty amazing story there on the weather front. We'll take you outside in just a few minutes. We've got some clouds around the area, limited fog. What does the rest of the day look like for you? I've got the details.
Sun, shine on me today. Sun, dry my tears away. How I need your warm embrace to shine upon my crying face. Oh, sun, shine on me today. Sun, give me a little light. Take me out of this darkened night.
Burn cleaner and get paid. Replace your old dirty wood-burning stove, insert or open hearth fireplace, and get up to $3,000 in incentives. Visit valleyair.org/burn cleaner for more information.
The quivers, the shivers, goosebumps. That's what our customers say before we repair their furnace. 1 hour heating and air conditioning will fix it right. Stand by our work, all at a fair price. And that's when we hear awesomeness, outstanding, and you're a total genius. Okay, I threw that last one in.
Make sure your furnace is ready for winter. Schedule your preseason furnace tune-up today.
Your comfort is just a call away. Call 1 hour.
The old way isn't always the best way. We Help You Legal is the new way of doing things. Prepare legal documents with no lawyers and no high costs. It's time to change the way you take care of legal matters. Call or visit wehelpyoulegal.com today.
This Look at Traffic is brought to you by Kern 511. Know before you go. For real-time traffic information, call 511 or log into kern511.org.
I used to book my hotel room on those travel sites, but there was always a catch. Like somehow you'd wind up getting less. But now I book at Hilton.com and I get all these great perks. I got to select my room from the floor plan. Very nice. I know, I'm good at picking stuff. Free Wi-Fi, laptop by the pool is a bold choice, and the price match guarantee.
How do you know all this? You like some magical Hilton fairy?
It's just here on the Hilton app. Just available to the public, so. Book at Hilton.com and get the Hilton price match guarantee. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay.
Welcome back here at 642. Checking out that forecast. A chilly morning out there.
And the sun is coming up. We've got upper 40s, lower 50s, and definitely seeing the cloud cover. You may be looking outside going, is the rain on the way? Not so much. So the clouds will be around. We have a little bit of fog, patchy fog in some areas, and we've got 50 degrees on the temperature for Bakersfield. A light wind right now out of the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour, and taking you out near Arvin, the sun's slowly coming up, and we've got 50 degrees and mostly cloudy. Seeing the same out of Golden Hills, and they're currently at 43. Into the valley, 40s and lower 50s to start. Up in the mountains, 30s and 40s. Into the desert, we have 43 in Mojave, 40 out in Roseman. And you can see the clouds being picked up nicely here on our satellite. Nothing on radar, so we're not expecting any rain with this. But as we take a look at December, last year we only picked up 407 inch. We're over a half an inch for 2018. 2016 was a great year, over 2 inches of rain, along with 2014. And right now we're sitting pretty close to the 2015 values where we were over a half an inch. So hopefully Mother Nature brings a little bit more rain our way. It won't be today, and you can see some high clouds streaming through all of California. The system we talked about last week that could bring us some rain early on in the week here, it split. And whenever we see a split in these systems, they really are moisture starved, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We're actually going to get some ridging behind this, and then another storm developing out of the north could affect us by the end of the weekend. Now, the national weather. We are tracking a very powerful system out of the Carolinas. They are picking up a lot of snow with this, and tonight and tomorrow this could switch over to some ice, and so all areas of the Carolinas are going to be under the gun for that, and they're dealing with that this morning. Traffic has just been a nightmare. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s out of Seattle and Portland, 38 in Bismarck today, Minneapolis in the upper 20s, Chicago chilly at 34, and up into the northeast we've got 30s and 40s. Miami, a high today of 74. Here at home, air quality will be moderate for you today. Temperatures will be near average, 59 Bakersfield, 58 in Delano and McFarland, upper 50s for Buttonwillow and Taft. For the mountains in the Kern River Valley, some clouds hanging around today, 50 in Fraser Park, Tehachapi at 55, lower 60s into the Kern River Valley, Lake Isabel at 61, 62 in Weldon. Look for a light wind out of the northeast 5 to 10, and for the desert, mostly cloudy, 59 in Mojave, and we'll look for the winds out of the southeast 5 to 10. Take a look at the extended forecast. Very little change on the temperatures, 50s to lower 60s across the board. We're looking mostly sunny Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, clouds on the approach Friday, and a 30% chance of showers on Sunday. Mountain forecast also clearing you out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, temperatures remaining pretty much into the 50s, and a chance of some showers coming in on Sunday for you as well. And the Kern River Valley forecast, 50s to lower 60s, so nice and mild. Mostly sunny Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you've also got a chance of some showers by Sunday. But in the short term, looking good.
Not too bad. All right, thanks, Kev. Let's take a look at your morning commute now. We'll send it over to Officer Ronald Rodriguez.
Thank you very much, Alex. Good morning, everybody. Here on this Monday, still a very quiet traffic commute. We are still wrapping up an earlier non-injury crash up in the Kern River Canyon area, Highway 178 near the Upper Ridge Bar, so watch out for that. Looks like the roadway is now clear. And then those of you who are making your travels out of town, your major routes are all open. And then if we take a look at our traffic cam one last time here, we'll take you out to Central Bakersfield, Highway 99 near Airport Drive. Again, so far, so good here through town this time of the morning. Always buckle up those seatbelts before heading out. That's my final look at traffic. Have a great day, everyone. Maddie and Alex will give it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Robert. Kim Rangzane and his wife are moving from California to North Carolina, but they aren't taking much with them.
No, they aren't. That's because the California couple's donating all of their furniture, appliances, and other household items to firefighters who lost everything in the deadly and destructive Camp Fire in Northern California's Butte County. Reporter Vicki Gonzalez has their story.
So basically, loaded up the 26-foot truck last night.
Cameron Geisen is counting down the days in California.
Everything we had in our kitchen is in these boxes.
The combat veteran from Gilroy packing up to start a new chapter.
And then we move over into the bedroom area.
Home essentials, all packed. The furniture, electronics, enough to fill every room.
Oh, right, and tools as well.
Yeah, tools, yeah, everything.
Are waiting in storage for others in need.
I was searching about 100 homes in Paradise.
15 years of search and rescue experience put to use following the Camp Fire.
Did this experience stand out to you?
Oh, absolutely.
Because you have extensive experience.
This was, yeah, I'm also a combat veteran, but this was unimaginable.
So this is my house.
After watching our story of a firefighter losing his home in Paradise.
I was looking for a firefighter with a family that I could donate to, and then I came onto your site.
Kim and his wife emptied their home in a show of compassion.
This is all the stuff we've donated, and including dolls that my wife makes. These are handmade dolls.
Connecting with the fire department in Orville and giving away everything that could fit into a 26-foot storage truck.
We want to turnkey everybody back up into life so that they can put this back behind them and move forward.
An act of generosity helping dozens of firefighters who've lost their homes.
We didn't lose something to a fire very abruptly. So for us, you know, I think it's good that if we can donate everything we have, we'll start over. They're starting over, so it's going to be a pretty good thing. It'll be a good memory for us and how we helped.
Moving out of California with his home empty, but heart full.
Pretty neat. Well, thanks to a Bakersfield Christian High School group, the standard nativity scene has come to life this holiday season.
And Tabitha is giving us an inside peek at that when we come back.
Good morning. Coming up on today, that massive winter storm leads to states of emergency across the South. Hundreds of thousands without power, the roads, the airports, all a mess. We'll have the very latest and what you can expect today. Then who will it be? We are revealing exclusively the shortlist for Time's Person of the Year. Plus, could you pass the stare test? Dr. Oz will be here with a simple challenge that may predict your risk of serious health problems. We'll see you in just a bit right here on Today.
18 to 24 years old and wondering about your future? Visit America's Job Center's new Youth Employment Connection, Epic at the Beal. We offer no-cost career assessment and counseling, paid work experience, training, workshop, job readiness classes, GED testing, and more.
I got counseling and workshops. They taught me how to carry myself in an interview, taught me soft skills, taught me how to fill out resumes and applications as well.
Get started on your future today. 701 Truxton Avenue on the second floor of the Beal Memorial Library.
It's that magical time of year again, and with over 50 stores and restaurants, the Marketplace is the destination this holiday season to find all that you're looking for at one convenient location. Celebrate with family and friends at one of our fabulous restaurants, or find the perfect gift at one of our unique shops. And as a special gift, receive a complimentary picture with Santa with any $25 Marketplace purchase. Celebrate the magic of the season at the Marketplace, 9000 Ming Avenue in Bakersfield.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. You're watching 17 News at Sunrise.
You work hard for every dollar. So we don't want you to pay 1 cent more than you need to for health care. At Covered California, you can get health insurance at a lower cost. In fact, enrollees pay an average of $5 per day. See how little it costs to get covered. Visit coveredca.com today.
Hey, it's your pal, the $6 Million Man.
Remember how happy you were getting me as a kid? Feel that way again with a stylish Honda Accord during Happy Honda Days. It comes with a standard turbocharged engine and Honda Sensing, a suite of safety and driver assist features. Yep, they really did build the Accord better, stronger, faster. Wait, where have I heard that before? Get something you'll love during Happy Honda Days with great deals on the Honda Accord. Right now at your Honda dealer.
Welcome back. Bakersfield Christian High School is set to celebrate the colors of Christmas this week.
And this morning, Tabitha's getting a look inside as they are adding a little something new. And she joins us this morning live at BCHS with a glimpse at the celebration. Good morning, Tabitha.
That's right. Good morning again, Maddie and Alex. Yes, the colors of Christmas here at BCHS on Thursday, 6 to 8:30 p.m. And it's going to be a nativity scene. And the best thing about that is for the first year ever, the FFA program is involved in this. And they're going to be having live animals as a part of the nativity scene. So I have some of the BCHS FFA members here with me. And first we're going to start with Savannah. And who do you have in your arms, Savannah?
This is Phoebe. She is our little bottle bed boar goat.
And why is FFA important to our community?
Well, agriculture is all around us, and I believe that FFA creates students who want to lead in agriculture.
And if you don't believe that, look at Phoebe here. Look how cute she is. We just got to get her. And now we have Olivia. Olivia, who do you have here?
This is my lamb, Charlie.
And you showed Charlie at the Kern County Fair. And why do you enjoy showing livestock?
I enjoy showing livestock because it really teaches you a lot, and you learn a lot from showing animals.
Yeah, we have a long history of sheep in Kern County for those people who know about our Basque culture. And then we also have Skylar. And Skylar, who do you have here?
I have San Moritz.
And who is he?
He's a Wakaya alpaca.
And he's kind of a champion, right?
Yeah, he's my grand champion.
And why do you enjoy FFA overall?
I enjoy FFA because it's taught me a lot of leadership skills and how to have patience with animals like him.
He seems a little testy at times. What do people need to know about alpacas? I don't think people know too much about them.
They're not llamas. Llamas are definitely different.
Well, he's pretty, and thank you for bringing him out here. We actually have also out here with us this morning some state FFA officers, one right here from Kern County, North High School. And thank you for joining us. And tell us why you guys are so passionate about FFA.
Well, I believe that feeding the world is a huge burden, and teaching students how to be better farmers and agriculturalists in the future is part of our inspiring task.
And do you have anything to add?
I think agriculture is all around us, and it's really important that through our organization we're able to not only educate the public but also our community and put an importance on what FFA is and what agriculture has to offer.
And so this Thursday, we're going to be celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ here on the Bakersfield Christian High School campus, but also FFA is going to be here as a part of the nativity scene for the first time ever. They're going to have these animals here, so you're going to kind of get to see what they talked about this morning working on Thursday. It's 6 to 8:30 p.m. It's a family-friendly event. There'll be all kinds of fun here. The BCHS Drama Club will be participating in the nativity scene as well. We also have Santa's workshop with lots of arts and crafts for little kids. The band will be out here. It's going to be a fun, family-friendly event, an annual event now for the Eagles up here on campus. But, okay, Maddie, Alex, I have to ask you, we already talked about this. Which one's the cutest? I mean, do you go with the baby goat? We have the beautiful little weather sheep over here, lamb, and then there's this guy over here.
I'm sorry,
he looks like a giant
llama is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Hilarious. You can't choose.
Not
I just love
Alex,
how he
did
can't.
you listen to Skylar? It is an alpaca. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
We're bringing you out here for some FFA education.
Yes. Well, I love how his eyes are all covered. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Well, I don't know. Phoebe's been pretty great. She's pretty sleepy all morning.
I do like
She's
the
kind of
goat,
just like
though.
hanging out here.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
All right, Maddie, Alex, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Tabs. Making me laugh this morning.
Learn your alpacas.
Or alpacas, yeah. All right, check out our top stories on Wall Street coming up next.
Dear Gracie, my beautiful daughter, diabetes isn't something you are, it's just something that you have. It's just something that we have to fight together as a team. Don't ever let diabetes stop you from dreaming big, wonderful dreams and chasing after them. Except if those dreams involve you moving to another state, away from your mother and me. I just don't think that I'm ready for those dreams quite yet.
Valley Children's, futures worth fighting for.
Injured on the job? Worried you can't afford a lawyer? Call Barry Smith & Bartell.
where there are no upfront fees. We only get paid if we win your case. Barry Smith & Bartell, bringing justice to injured workers.
The spirit of giving, the thrill of saving, the magic of the season. Experience the outlets at Tejon for the holidays and create unforgettable memories. It's a shopping destination unlike any other, with something for everyone on your gift list and fun for the whole family. Save up to 65% on more than 60 of the top brands in fashion, accessories, and home goods. It's all waiting for you at the outlets at Tejon, your must-shop stop for the holidays. I-5 and Highway 99 just south of Bakersfield.
This little home of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's energy saving time. I'm gonna reduce mine. Californians all aligned to let our great state shine. Let it shine, the power's ours to let it shine.
Before you open your eyes, the world has changed.
It's a hard time. How are you doing? We miss him. We just think about how he made us feel, and that was loved. And that fills us up in our sadness.
Ho, ho, it's our 17 days of Christmas, and we're asking you to help out a needy child in our community. You can drop off a new toy at our 17 studios, the Boys and Girls Club, or the Homeless Center. Let's all come together and help a needy child in our community. Ho, ho!
Want to get to know 17 News? Follow the 17 News team on your Instagram app. 20,000 followers can't be wrong. Go behind the scenes. Getting social with 17. Instagram at KGET News. Wham, bam, Instagram.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
All right, taking a live look at Wall Street on this Monday morning. The Dow Jones down once again. It's in the red, down 184 points. S&P 500 down 16. NASDAQ down 13.
And recapping our top stories on this Monday morning, a homicide investigation has begun after a man was found dead in the Oleander neighborhood of Central Bakersfield overnight. Officers noted the man suffered at least one gunshot wound. No information on the shooter this morning. If you have information on this incident, you can call BPD at 327-7111.
And just half a mile away, city and county firefighters responded to a restaurant fire on Chester Avenue. Bakersfield firefighters say no one was inside Hong Kong restaurant at the time of the incident. The fire burned primarily in the dining room area. No injuries were reported.
It's the last day to participate in the Holiday Cottage gift-giving program for foster children in Kern County. Wishes have to be picked up and returned by 7 tonight. The cottage is located at 2765 Callaway Drive, Suite 104. Mary Kate said they had just about a handful of wishes left, and so you can drop by, you just pick up a wish, and then you go fulfill it. If you can't fulfill the whole thing, if maybe it's very expensive, she said grab a gift card to go toward it and then drop off those unwrapped presents by tonight at 7.
They said a lot of teens still have wishes that need to be granted.
It means a lot to these kids. A lot of them have nothing, and they've been in the system for a while, and they could really use a great holiday, so head on down there. On the weather front, looking at a pretty good day. You may be looking outside going, oh, the rain. No rain expected today, but the clouds, 57 degrees on the high. But we do have a chance of rain. You can see in the extended forecast next Sunday, possibly. And into the mountains. We'll look for some clouds today, mid-50s expected, and then all areas should see a little more sunshine heading into tomorrow. And the Kern River Valley forecast, looking at the lower 60s today. You also have a chance of some showers, possibly by the end of the week.
It's great weather if you want to go out to Calm or Christmastown, any of the holiday festivities that are happening around town.
It'll be a great week for all of that. In fact, on Friday, I just drove around and looked at lights.
All right.
Thanks for starting your day here on Sunrise. More news and weather coming up.
17 News, your local news leader, continues 24 hours a day on KGET.com and our 17 News app. In the spirit of the Golden Empire, 17 News.
States of emergency, chaos from that massive winter storm that swept across the nation and blanketed the South in record-breaking snow and ice.
Everything has really come to a standstill.
At least 4 people killed, hundreds of thousands without power. Airports brought to a standstill. Millions waking up to a messy Monday morning commute, and Al is covering it all. Under the gun, what the president is saying after prosecutors implicate him in crimes during the 2016 campaign. Allegations that have his rivals smelling blood.
He may be the first president in quite some time to face the real prospect of jail time.
Heated clashes, violence between protesters and police rages in Paris for a third straight weekend. The French president set to address the growing crisis in an emergency speech to the nation tonight. We're there live. All that plus today exclusive. We'll reveal the finalists for Time's Person of the Year. Touching reunion. A wildfire evacuee returns home 1 month later to find her beloved dog still standing guard.
Things are right again.
And fantastic finishes.
Pass is caught. Deflection. Touchdown. Cowboys win.
The Dallas Cowboys use a tipped pass in overtime to beat the Eagles. Well, down in Florida,
And this will end it after the shovel, or will it?
the Dolphins pull off one of the wildest final plays ever to stun Tom Brady and the Patriots.
Touchdown! Oh, Kenyon Drake! A miracle!
What they're already calling the miracle in Miami. Today, Monday, December 10th, 2018.